So Gary, last question then. What advice would you have for up and coming coaches wanting to really take it to the highest level of the game?
Well, it's quite an easy question to answer, really. I think, again, particularly with rugby and being in its infancy, I think the individual needs to equip himself with the very best information that's possible. The way that happened with me was in working with a guy like Brendan Venter. One of the tasks that Brendan gave me at a very early stage of my coaching career, in fact immediately as I started becoming a professional coach, was to do video analysis. Now, one of the benefits of being able to do video analysis is that it's very time consuming, but it gave me the opportunity to study every single aspect of every single one of our players of every single game we played. As I said earlier, it's very time consuming, but what it did give me is it gave me a knowledge that I would arrive at a video session on a Monday morning and I could sit with a player, and if he had 4 ball carries and he made 12 cleanouts in the game, I can sit there with the knowledge knowing that I've seen every single one of them. And with that weapon, if I could call it that, to be able to sit there with him and to be able to share in my opinion of what I think he did right, and let him share his opinion of what he did right. Firstly, you certainly gain credibility with the player because he sees that you've taken the time to be able to go and study his game, see what he's about. But you certainly equip yourself with, imagine after a season of 30-odd games and you've done the analysis of every single game, and your lock forward has made on average of 10 cleans a game, and that's multiplied by 15 players. You get to see a lot of very good quality cleanouts, and you get to see a lot of very poor quality cleanouts, and you start to, in this example, you start to devise a very clear strategy in your mind about what it takes for a player to do something very well and what errors he's making when he's not doing it well. And again, because of the video analysis and because of the visual feedback you're getting the whole time, you're constantly imprinting a picture in your brain, quite literally a picture in your brain, in terms of something that works. You can then transfer that out onto the training field, so when you devise a drill or when you're able to do an exercise, you can do it with the end in mind of what you envisage to be a quality clean out in this regard. That's just an example. It can be anything that is your passion. Video analysis happens to be my passion, but it could really be anything. So I think equip yourself with the very best knowledge that you can do, and try and become the very best at that particular aspect of it. Where that could be a kicking game, that could be wanting to be a guru on the line-out, that could be wanting to be a defensive strategist. Whatever it is, become a specialist at it, and try and be the very best you can be at it.
Gary, thanks very much. It's been great to have you with us. Very interesting, and thanks very much, everybody. It's good to have you on Incredible Strategies. Be sure to follow us for more stories over the next few days.